So for the last couple of nights I've stayed here in PENCELLI campsite, or caravan and campsite, just outside Brecon. I've stayed in this campsite quite a few times over the years. It's one of my favourite campsites. The people in reception are really friendly. It's plenty of space, the amenities are good. I think it's a fair price for what you get as well. I paid £16 for the night here. Solo traveller by myself, just my transporter van. No electric, no hard standing. But I think £16 is a fair price. I know there's a lot of campsites now, especially since COVID. The price has gone up to around £30 for just literally no electric, no hard standing. But I think £16 is a fair price. You get nice big pitches. Some of the pitches have picnic tables. I usually, I don't bother trying to get a picnic table in by myself, just because I let the families have those. But if there's any spare, no one's using them, I try to grab them. As you come into the campsite, they ask you to call into reception first, just to check in with them, and then they'll guide you to the area. You can pick your pitch. They've always just told me just to find a pitch and crack on myself. But as you go into the campsite, the first area is for the electric hookups with the hard standings, and then you go into an area called the meadows, where I am now, which is just you find a pitch yourself, and you pitch up and you just crack on basically. There is a bus route outside the campsite, which you can get a bus to Brecon or to Abergavenny. Both nice towns, nice market towns if I've been there. There's lots to see, especially in Brecon. There's loads to see in Brecon. Museums, the cathedral. But yeah, both towns are worth a visit if you want something different. The campsite is located directly on a canal as well, which is great. You can walk into Brecon from along the canal, or you can walk the other direction. It's very scenic, very nice. If you do decide to cycle it, which I've done quite a few times, just be careful of the bridges. They are a bit low. You have to duck your head under to get under the bridges sometimes, but it is possible. It's not a drama. There's also quite a few pubs along the canal. A lot of them have beer gardens, which is lovely to pop into and have a beer, especially when the weather's nice. All the amenities of the campsite are around the reception area. There's actually really good amenities on this site. The toilets are always really clean and tidy, and they got a regular cleaning schedule. They've also got lots of sinks to do your dishes, for 4 or 5 different sinks. I think there's actually a coffee machine in the area as well. They got facilities for freezing your cool bags if you're in a camper van like me, or if you're in a tent. They also got a room with lots of information about the local area, like lots of leaflets, lots of posters on the wall. Can't 100% remember what's there, but they got 2 or 3 fridges there where you can keep your food cool, or your beers, and freezer packs. The facilities on this site are really, really good, and especially if you're in a camper van or a tent like I am. They've also got a laundry room where you can wash your clothes, and I think they've got an iron there as well, which you can pay. I'm not sure what it is, I've never used it. You can pay £1 or 50 pence or something to use the iron, which is always handy if you're got clothes. They've also got a drying room, which is brilliant. You don't see that on many campsites, where if your clothes are soaking wet after a long walk or being in the water, or for whatever reason, you can dry your clothes. That's also worth considering if you're planning to stay for a while. And they've also got a baby changing area and a family room, which again you don't see in many campsites. That's why it's such a brilliant place. And to the left of the campsite as you come in, they've got a children's park and quite a biggish playing field. You can kick a ball around. So the facilities here are really, really good. The people in reception are always very friendly. Always got a smile on their face, always happy to help you. There's an information sign outside the reception where you'll find out about bus times, and other local information. Also, immediately outside the campsite, if you turn on the campsite, turn right, walk down the slight hill. There's a pub there on the left-hand side, the Royal Oak. They do food there. I've had food there over the years. I always stop there for a couple of pints if I've been for a walk or a bike ride. Really friendly, really nice people. Always busy, which is a good sign. Good recommendation of a pub if it's busy. Yeah, in this campsite you're surrounded by the beautiful mountains and hills and trees of Brecon. Lots of nice walks, lots of nice bike rides. You can use the canal for paddling as well. You can hire boats or paddle boats, etc. in Brecon in the town. If you want to use those on the canal, there's a few other places you can hire canoes as well. I often see people paddling on the canals. But overall, absolutely brilliant campsite. I've already visited here or stayed here probably a dozen or so times. I'll probably stay another dozen or so times, and would 100% recommend this place.